So we gonna, cause we about to wrap it up. So we gonna talk about Astroworld, God. Astro God.
Dark place to dark place right now, man. It's no light.
So I'm gonna go over some of the bullet points that I have written down. They got 10 people dead. The youngest was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? He just was announced dead today. I was very sad. Like,
Yo, rest in peace and condolences to all the families and all of that for real, like real life and that tragedy. The shit became a tragedy. The shit started as a festival. I seen the festival start when he did the merch in the beginning. I don't know if you've seen that. And that shit was catastrophic. Like, that shit had, like, barricades lined up so niggas can line up, like, in this form. You know, standard form. Line up, it's going, the barricades swinging around, if you could picture that. The niggas was jumping over the barricades, not even walking civilized. Like, the shit was a trip off the rip. Like, these niggas was jacked. So, I don't know. He should have seen things earlier. I said that to say, like, if they didn't put a curb on the merchandise, like, what did you think was...
Anyways, with the actual festival, like
condolences to the families. I seen different takes and different angles of that shit. The shit went from a festival to a tragedy, bro.
Yeah, it was just too many people there. Like, yeah, it was, like you said, it was a lot of people jumping shit, breaking through barricades and all that. They were just hopping fences and
crushing
gates.
Niggas to death.
Yeah,
it got crazy out there.
People got hurt before the fucking shit even started. So
I don't know, bro. This shit be moving ass backwards. Then they saying, you know, his streams is skyrocketing right now.
His streams is up.
His
40%.
new singles playing. I'm not saying that I think niggas should be canceled because, like I just said, I don't think, like, canceled is fake. They want to cancel people, and obviously it's not a thing.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that he's responsible for the shit that happened there?
Unfortunately, Travis Scott is responsible, bro. Travis Scott is responsible. If you jacking Travis Scott is not responsible, I got to question your humane side. And I say that because he makes music for this shit. I'm not saying he wants niggas to die. Yeah, and it's not like niggas don't make mosh music, but I'm a type of person that I pay attention to lyrics. Like, you feel me? That's how I'm into music. So
you saying if it ain't a mosh pit, it ain't no injuries.
Yeah, we all know the quotables, but most music is like that. And he incite that shit. He been headlining for a long time. If you want to talk about that, that's another factor.
If you want to really get deeper into it, so shouldn't we stop glorifying the niggas that make music about drill music and shit like that? Shouldn't we not listen to all of that shit? Because niggas talk about killing niggas, and then that shit really lead to niggas dying, bro.
That shit is impossible, but that's the problem. That's what this is, bro. This is that. This is a nigga. I mean, there's plenty of examples. I can't think of one. I don't know if you could think of one right now of an artist who rapped about doing some shit and it happened.
Pop Smoke, nigga.
Pop Smoke. Nipsey Hussle.
You could go on and
Tupac,
on. You could go on and
Biggie.
on. That's what I'm saying. When you really hit him on the head, nigga.
It's not just a coincidence, man. Music is energy, and at that point, Travis Scott been manifesting this shit for a long time. They been letting him headline. Shit been building. Every festival, this nigga's a headlining mosh pit monster. Everybody knows that. So when you put that with what he got going on, his hype, and the nigga inciting it, it's gonna happen. So that's why Travis Scott is responsible. Do I think he needs to be canceled? No. Because niggas is making music about drilling niggas, and niggas is not talking about them being canceled.
Right.
So we can't just, like,
double standard type shit.
And that's the thing with cancel culture. They pick and choose who
they want to cancel.
Yeah, like, you got to cancel the nigga who's talking about drilling niggas and niggas is dying behind it too. If you going to cancel the nigga who's making music about the young niggas. But I don't know. Saying the young niggas, like, you got the 9-year-old who just passed, that shit is tragic.
Yeah, because he ain't even get to live his life. Like,
yeah. So I don't know. I don't think nothing could cover that up. I think that definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he canceled some show. He canceled the show that was worth $5.5 million. He canceled
Day in Vegas. He offered to pay the people
back for
but that's money. Like, that shit, that's
the concerts and
he gonna get that off the Jordans he just dropped. What you talking about? He getting it off the song called Escape Plan right now that's bubbling up crazy. One of his new singles, like.
Yeah. Even though they took him off for a night, you think, like, yeah, none of that shit really matter. Like, he just still going. It's just gonna make him a bigger monster when he do put out more music. You feel like?
Basically, bro.
All right.
Basically.
So I mean, I don't really think we gotta expand upon that.
Yeah.
Unless you really wanted to, type shit. I mean, it's really.
I mean,
That's what it is. It's just
unfortunately,
really,
the world's seen that. Yeah, we all had to see that. This shit is different these days.
yeah.
You
Now
see
everybody want to check on fans and feel like see if they okay. Now it's a trend now.
That's
like,
yeah.
You think that's gonna continue?
You picked the right word for that. Like trend, that shit is trending, and that make me unhopeful. I'm not gonna cap. That made me unhopeful. Like niggas is caring for niggas is a trend. Like that's weird to me.
You should do that on a regular basis, right?
Yeah, like you should have been doing that already. Like people been passing out. They've been fanning out. You mean to tell me it took people passing for a trend to begin?
Yeah, you said it was like that when you went to a Travis Scott concert, right? Like it was even back like before, like it'd be mad packed and shit like that, and niggas moshing.
Every Travis Scott concert is a mosh pit. Everybody knows that. That's why people are saying that he's not at fault and shit. But
it was some shits where he was checking on niggas, bro. That was fainting, bro.
You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, like.
So he was trying to help. I mean,
I'm gonna just say this one point for that whole night. People were saying he couldn't see. People were saying, look, this is the footage that they didn't release, and it shows him stopping the show for one person. Now, there's another footage, and it's him standing, like, by himself. It's like a singular stage or some shit. It's not the main stage. But he's, like, performing, and they're carrying a nigga who's convulsing over the crowd. Like, to the point where he's crowd surfing, like, they're trying to get him up out of here, but he's in an active, like, seizure, heart attack, whatever. Personally, I would stop my whole show for that. Like, that would throw me off.
Right.
That's insane. But he's a mosh pit monster. This is nothing that he hasn't seen, but I'm saying that to say, like, that's my take on this. I wouldn't be able to perform or continue performing it through a night without seeing a nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, the shit that was going on. It's too much.
But yeah, like you said, people should have been trying to take care of the people coming to concerts. And I mean, it's the same thing with, like, COVID, if you want to break it down, right? Like, niggas should have been washing their hands, covering their mouth, and
that's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, it is what it is type of shit. So, I mean, on that note, it's 30 minutes. We ain't going to make it too much longer. About to get up out of here.
Travis shit foul.
Yo, you got to be positive, man. This is episode 7. Down. Bow. That's it. Come on, God. Episode 8. Maybe AK, Chico, Trez.
AK pull up, Chico pull up. Trez pull up.
Diggs,
pull up.
London on the phone.
London pull up. Oh, we going video. Yeah, we can do that.
We got video chat him. Same thing.
Pull up.